Hello dear students, very good morning to all of you. Welcome you all to English language class. Today we will do transformation of sentences part 1. You know very well, transform means change. So here you are changing the sentence but without any change in the meaning. Okay? So you are only allowed to change form of the given sentence but not its meaning. You have to understand the sentence and then only you can rewrite it. In your examination, ICSE examination, this question is of 8 marks. You will be given 8 sentences and you have to rewrite that sentences by following the instruction given. Okay? But if instruction is not given, then you can write any alternative. Okay? So see here. First, you can interchange parts of a speech of a particular word in a sentence. Then it can be rewritten and meaning will, but meaning shouldn't change. See the example. Means if part speech of the word is noun, you may change into verb or you may change into adjective, but meaning should never change. See here, he gave me a rude reply. Okay, what is the grammar of the rude? Adjective. Okay, what kind of reply? Rude. So this is of course adjective. Now, what is rude here? Reply. So it is noun. Reply is noun. We are changing here the past of speech of rude and reply. See here. He replied me rudely. Here you can see we have changed past speech of the rude here. Here it was adjective, but now we have changed into verb. So he replied me and rudely. See here. We have changed here. Sorry. Here I have changed the word past speech of the word reply. Here it's for noun, but here it is verb. And here rude has been changed into rudely. It was adjective and it has been changed into adverb. Rudely. See, here you can see we have changed grammar of the word or past speech of the word, but meaning is same. He replied me rudely and he gave me a rude reply. Okay? Now, the second sentence, I cannot consent to your going for a picnic. So here I am changing the grammar of the word consent. Here it is verb, but I am changing to noun. Here. I cannot give my consent. This is noun here. To your going for a picnic. Okay? Now, come to the second rule, that is if. If either can be removed or replaced with other conjunctions in a sentence, but meaning will not change. First, you can replace if with unless, but meaning will not change. See, if you tell the truth, I will help you. So here you can replace if with unless, but you have to change a little bit form of the sentence. See here. Unless you tell the truth, I will not help you. Okay. What is the meaning of unless you tell the truth? It means if you do not tell the truth. Unless makes the sentence negative. So unless you tell the truth means if you do not tell the truth, I will not help you. Now next is there. You can replace if with in case. See here. In case, see, if you tell the truth, I will help you. So in case you tell the truth, I will help you. Meaning not change. Another rule is there. In conditional sentence, you know where already we have done. When we have done exercise conditional sentences. So see here. If you had told me the truth, I would have helped you. You can remove if. So you have to make this inversion. Okay? Means you have to make this question form. So had you told me the truth, I would have helped you. were you to help me, I would help you. Or should you help me, I would help you. See another example. Now it can be replaced here with but for also. But for will give meaning without. Here. If you had worked hard, you would have succeeded. So, but for working hard. What is the meaning of but for? Without. It's without working hard. It is but for working hard. You could not have succeeded. Okay? Now, in this way you have learned how to transform a sentence. First you have learned you can interchange grammar of the word. Okay? Second, you can either remove if or replace it with other given conjunction, as in case, unless, sometimes with inversion. So more rules will be learned in the next class. And till then, bye bye. Wish you happy learning.